What's it called when you're in a social environment, and particularly I'm talking about a work environment, that people like the culture at the individual place is so defensive in so many people's like personalities at work and everything, and like their dynamics with their coworkers that there's no longer like true meaning to language. There is only whatever slang term is at that particular establishment, and that can be wildly different, like 3 miles apart in the same fucking city. Wildly different. I feel like a foreigner every time I start a new job. It sucks. Um, but it's like there's so many added layers to the language that you cannot, like, I will struggle with situations where, okay, I know this person will probably take this some weird like twisted way that I can't quite predict, and I'm just trying to ask for a work thing, and so I'll use, even in situations where I will use incredibly careful language, like making sure every word means exactly what it means. And some people will still find a way to like completely like, oh, I saw this like one way that you said this one part, and I'm going to decide that here was your entire intention in saying something was coming from this other made up direction. And that, like, it's so much work, it's so much mental work. Why do people do this? Like, I know it's part of trauma, I know it's part of like, just like we're a culture that came from slavery that never acknowledged or healed or like have figured it out or talked about it. So what's that specific language thing called though, when it's like so defensive that there's like all these added layers and there's no possibility of trusting that your language would be heard for the intended meaning, even if you use very clear words, because they're already going to take it and put it in this other like shape. It's like 3 tiers of bullshit above reality. It's weird. But I have encountered it multiple places. What the fuck is that? Somebody help.